All right. Bob, congratulations. Absolutely beautiful space. Thank you for bringing North Star to North Hill here in Minot. We congratulate you, and on behalf of the Minot Area Chamber EDC and your Chamber Ambassadors, you may now step this.
That's a great crowd, and we definitely get to test the acoustics of our new building. Thank you all for coming today to help us celebrate the grand opening of our 13th location. We're real excited to be putting a vision of having a North Minot location into practice. We look forward to this being a great convenience for our existing members and help us to grow future members. It all happens during our celebration of our 85th year serving members and the communities that they live in. And speaking of service, we have a special guest, or guests, I guess. Robert and Brenda, you want to come on up? We'll talk a little bit about your guys' story. So special guests joining us. Oh, you guys got to get a camera. Joining us today to help us celebrate the grand opening. Robert and Brenda had heard about our Operation Thank You, and they had decided to dig in deep and do their part and help raise money to support our veterans in need. So that is fantastic. For those of you who don't, I'll tell you how they did it in a minute, but for those of you that haven't heard of Operation Thank You, it is a program that's been started by our very own Sandy Waddell several years ago to raise and gather hygiene products for our local veterans in need. The inspiration came from learning the fact that we had homegrown heroes that lacked basic hygiene products, shampoo, soap, etc. That program has grown, and currently it's been adopted by our local credit union chapter, and every local credit union, I see one in the back of the room, now participates. Last year we were able to gather 6,000 hygiene products that all got donated to local veterans. So it's a really exciting program. And that's where Robert and Brenda's stories start. They heard about this year's product drive and they started thinking about what they could do. I think I have the story right. Brenda puts on a great feed in Velva. She owns and operates Velva Foods, Velva Fresh Foods. Puts on a feed for the 4th of July, and she committed to donating any tip money that they raised from the event. Robert heard about it, and Robert, aka Mr. Main Squeeze Lemonade. All right, Mr. Main Squeeze Lemonade said he would do the same. So between their tips for the day, and it must have been really good lemonade and chicken, you guys raised just over $330 that we can use to purchase $331. You know the change? In the quiz me? See if I got it?
68?
331, 84 cents, I think?
82.
82 cents.
Yes.
Oh, looking at the tip. Yep, $331.82 you raised in tip money. The board of directors for North Star heard this inspirational story of giving and commitment, and they decided to match the $331.82, so doubling the gift that you get to give to Operation Thank You in your name. And then the employees of North Star also heard your great story, and we shared that, and they said they would round that up to $1,000. Right. Because of your guys' efforts. So thank you very much for doing that.
What made you want to do this? What inspired you?
Well, Robert's always been my buddy from day one, and I've always encouraged young entrepreneurs. But what I didn't know about this kid is that he donates all of his tips. It's not just from the Operation Roundup, but he's has a very giving heart, and he's been a lot of fun. And he started out just in our front sidewalk selling lemonade and stuff, and we've always had a good relationship together. So I'm very proud of this kid. He's a good guy.
Royce. Royce served in the military and was really the inspiration.
Also, she has the best chicken, that's all I have to say.
It's not lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, I do need to thank a few people. I need to thank the board of directors. Raise your hand, those that have made it, for the vision that allowed us to build this building. I'd like to thank Wild CRG. They're probably hiding around the corner. They may be somewhere fixing something. Where they can see it. Wild CRG, that design build firm that helped us bring it from the board's vision to what you're standing in. I'd like to thank the North Star staff for their support throughout the project. Believe it or not, it's not always easy or smooth. Somebody said I was a little hard to deal with sometimes. I would like to thank the chamber for being here to participate in tonight's events and for dropping off the Barksdale trophy that looks perfect right there. And I would like to thank Kylie and Kinsey with our marketing department for putting together tonight's events. So, thank you all for coming. This doesn't mean goodbye, it means stick around.